Hey guys, today we're here in Diablo Immortal, and one of the things I want to talk about is being an Immortal. I've never been an Immortal yet, but I can if I wanted to, because basically, you don't even need to fight to become one. You just pretty much, if you're at the level, right, you could become an Immortal. Just join a clan, and they will accept you, right? I mean, right now it's 60-40 or 60-30 or something. I don't know. I mean, in the future, when it's 60-600, right, then it'll be a problem. But being an immortal, let's talk a bit about that, is a sad, sad job. I mean, immortals are sad, sad people, to be honest. I mean, if you just take the word immortal, right, it means you can't die. So you're watching everybody else die, right? They live their life, and then you can't die. So immortal people are sad, sad people, and in this game is no different, right? The immortal, you know how the Volt is being rated, right? And let's say you're on the game. Well, you have to play it. You know, they, you know, they are summoned. You have to kill the players that are rating the Volt, which is usually generally the new players that just started the game that is enjoying the game. I mean, the Immortal, I mean, the first time might be exciting, you're killing some people, but as you play the game, it's not exciting anymore, right? I mean, once you played it for the 1000th time, you're not going to be like, oh, I love this, right? Definitely not, right? I mean, for the 1000th time, you're going to be like, somebody else do it. Why should I do it? I guarantee you most Immortals will probably dump their Immortal status, right, as time goes on. And I can tell already because you notice that I'm running this game right now, and there's a lot less players. I'm in Hell 1, and, they have a lot of new servers that are always coming out, and it's like it's going out of style, right? I mean, you have a million servers. And I was saying this to somebody that I've started the game with, and they were like, I still enjoy the game, and all the great things about it. And it's funny because in the past 4 days after our conversation, he's no longer logging in, and he grind every single day playing the same ass character. I mean, at least I switch my character around. I get a little excitement here and there from the new attacks and whatnot, right? But he was playing the same character night and day. He put in hundreds of dollars to get to where he is, which is an immortal, right? And he got the legendary gems and stuff like that. And I don't mean like regular legendary gems, but like, the 5-star one. He got it upgraded and everything, and then he just quit. But that might be a good thing, quitting now, right? I mean, when you're 6,600, right, which is the current cap, then it's like, dude, I invested $1 million into the game. I'm not gonna quit now, right? I mean, it's almost like, this game becomes like a wife, right? So I guess for most people that don't have a wife, that don't have a girlfriend, or anything else, you could probably do it, right? But if you have a life, it's a kind of different story. And some people have been saying, yeah, they did that in WoW. Yeah, they did that in WoW when they were 15. They can't do that in WoW now that they're 30, or 40 or something. I don't know what age they are, but you might say, oh, well, there might be the 15-year-old. Well, the difference is, this game costs a lot more, right? And it's kind of a little different now because the society is on fast-paced things. They don't do grind things much like before. I mean, it's like before where they were into RPG game, MMORPG and stuff like that, right? And, WoW was during the PlayStation 2 era, okay? Pretty much PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 era, which was okay with RPG. Now we're in the mobile era, which is kind of a lot different. I mean, sure, there's still those players that give up their life, but there's gonna be a lot less. I mean, I remember when people used to talk about how they gave up their wife and family to play WoW. I don't think that's happening today. I mean, that was an era, and that era changed. It's kind of like people getting old. You know, that was an era, right? When you're a teenager. Now you're no longer a teenager. You're not going back to a teenager. So that was an era, and no one's going back to that era as much as Blizzard wants it. I mean, sure, people still play on and off, right? They still enjoy the game on and off, but the Immortal is the thing. They are sad, sad people, and it's a lot of sad, sad things to be immortal. I mean, just in the name, like I was saying, never dying. And in this game, the Immortals, they will have to constantly level up until they're 660, and then after that, or 6,600, and then that bar is gonna move, right? I mean, 6,600 is no longer the cap. It's gonna be like 66,000. So can you imagine those players that are immortal that need to get to 66,000? So now you invested to become 6,600, right? Now, and then, you know, you're like, well, if I quit now, I'm gonna waste a lot of my time. I mean, wasted like so much time getting to 6,600. So you gotta get to 66,000. So pretty much, I don't know. I just feel like Immortal is not fun. I mean, if you want to have fun in the game, start a new character, right? I mean, it's always enjoyable to play the game with a different character, using different stats, using different whatever, and it's more fun that way. I mean, the Immortals that are spending millions of dollars, or not even $1,000,000, let's say hundreds of dollars, right? Nobody cares about you because the thing is, it's like they become sad. That's what I feel. Most of them with Immortal become sad because now you're obligated to log in, you know. Let's say you were Immortal and then you got on Discord, you gave your teammate the phone number and everything, and then he's like, dude, we're getting attacked. It's like, dude, I'm out with my girlfriend. Who cares? You know, you need to come on and, like, you know, stop the enemy from raiding our vaults. I mean, sure, that sounds normal if you're if you're a video game player, but you know, that's why it's sad. It's sad. Immortals are sad, and then those players that put in a lot of money, I think they're sad too, because it's a sad situation. I mean, I think that playing just like this, new characters, is more fun. I mean, sure, I will probably go join the Immortal clan to check out how it is, but I'm probably gonna dump the clan because what am I gonna? I'm not gonna sit on there, you know. They're what do you call it? Having your team call you in the middle of the night, dude. We're being, you know, we need you to do something, right? And I think the raids are at 12, so you're having lunch with your coworkers or something. Or let's say you don't work, right? So the only people that would be playing this are like me, you know, where I do YouTube. But not everyone does YouTube, right? And of course, there are those that skip school. Well, let's say you were in school. I mean, would you rather give up the time bathing in the sun, chilling with some girls, than, you know, or you know, you want to sit here and be called on for raid? That's the funny thing. So that's why I think Immortals are sad people, because this game is their life, and it's not like it's a bad thing, but it's sad. It truly is. And I know some people already spent, I don't know how much they spent, but I'm pretty sure they spent hundreds of dollars. And in the end, they're just going to quit. Because I believe Immortals are going to be the first people that quit. Because what else are you going to do in the game? You're already immortal. And then after that, you know, being immortal means you need to give up your life. And most people, okay, I'm not saying everybody, is going to quit. And for those that don't quit, either they're really hardcore fans, right? Or they're like the game masters. That's what I believe. I believe like they were paid to play, right? Or the YouTubers, they're paid to do, you know, to build the community. That's what I believe. But, you know, at a certain point, people quit. And like I was saying, the first and the most sad people are the Immortals that spent a lot of money, right? That is like on the top tier. I think they're just sad. I see them running around and I'm like, wow, don't you have a life, man? Like, I mean, sure, I don't have a life. I play games, but at least I get paid. So it really it makes me question. So you're giving up your life, and you're not getting paid, and you're paying them. But anyways, I just want to make this video because I think the first people, because I noticed on my friends list, the people that are quitting are mostly the Immortals, right? The people that grind every day, and they were enjoying the game until they became an Immortal. It's like, you know, let's say, it's like
patience.
You do something. The first time you like it, the second time you like it, but as time goes on, you're gonna be like, this is a chore. And that happens in everything, even in YouTube, in video gaming, and it becomes a chore. And you either give it up, or you gotta live a really sad life. And I think the Immortals are the sad people in this game. Immortals are definitely sad. I mean, they're sad just from the stories. You notice, like, why are vampires sad? Vampires can live forever. You think, hey, that'd be a great thing. Well, vampires are sad because all your friends are dead. Well, you can't die. I mean, every time, and then all your girlfriends die. They get old, and then they die, and then it's like everybody else dies and you don't die. I mean, that's a sad situation. I mean, your parents are dead, everybody else is dead, and then you're not dead. So, you know, being an Immortal, not only like in story, but in video games like this one, is sad place to be. And I find it very funny that a lot of people spend money to become a sad person. Because they're not going to be able to restart a new account. Because the minute you start a new account, you're not Immortal anymore. And then, you know, if you start, or a new character, and then, you know, if you play with a new character, right? How are you going to have time to level up your Immortal character? You won't. So you're only stuck with one character. But anyways, I just want to make this video and tell people that they are sad, or tell Immortals they are sad. Sad people.